Beautiful morning. Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. What's going on, Love Song? Good morning, how are you? What's going on? Y'all know how I do. I got the robe on, I'm making breakfast. So I'm in the middle of making my breakfast, getting ready for work today. Checking in with y'all, saying what's up. My Aces play today. But I thought this picture right here was so dope. My goat of all goats, Asia, and my future baby goat, Angel. I thought that was a dope picture, whoever took that, when they played against Chicago, which was a really good game. It was a really good game. We could have won that game. It was winnable. We didn't get blown out. We were heading that way, but we fought back. But again, it just didn't happen for Chicago. We do the same thing we always do. We just collapse at the worst possible moment. But it was still very competitive. Camilla went off in the third quarter. Ariel went off in the second quarter. Barbie was trying to get going in the fourth quarter, but it just wasn't her night. But we play again 2 more times, and a back-to-back at that in September. So there's plenty of time to make adjustments and figure that out. We only got like six more games to go, something like that, 6-7 more games. So at this point, Chicago's just playing for pride and vibes. On the other hand, my aces, though, we're on an 11-game winning streak. We play Atlanta tonight. That's going to be real good. I want aces outside of playing Chicago. I want them to be undefeated going into the postseason. Now, if they play Chicago and Chicago wins one, that's going to ruin that. But okay, go, lose one game, but finish out the season on another win streak or something. I don't know. But yeah, we are on a roll. People were counting us out. People were saying we were washed. People were saying that Aces were not going to make it to playoffs. What happened to the Aces? What's going on with the Aces? Oh my God, they are just, they're trash. They are falling from grace. I can't believe this is the Aces team that won a back-to-back championship in 2022 and 2023. What happened? And looks like we needed to make some adjustments. We made the right adjustments at the right time, because it don't matter how you start. It matters how you finish. And we are close to being the number 2 seed. I gotta check and see if I have to check and see if we beat Atlanta tonight, does that make us the number 2 team? Or if we still, I don't know how many games we have between us. If it doesn't make us number 2, we're really close to being number 2. With an Atlanta loss, like if we win today and then Atlanta loses again, I'm pretty sure we're number 2. I just don't remember where we are 100% in the standings behind Atlanta. I think we're like a game. I think we're like a game behind Atlanta. If that's so and we win tonight, that puts us at number 2, I believe. So, going from a team who everybody was trying to count out and they were questioning what was going on. Asia is doing Asia things, but it wasn't equaling wins at some points. Got blown out by Minnesota. And ever since we got blown out by Minnesota, when Asia said she sent that text message to all her teammates and said, if you're not embarrassed and upset about that loss, come. Do not come. Don't come to practice. Do not come to the facility. We don't want or need you here. That's her exact words. We do not want or need you here. See yourself out. I think she also had a conversation with the front office and Bex and said, something got to change. Something got to change. We got to figure something out. And whatever that was, they flipped that switch, and it's been win streak ever since then. So I don't know what they had to do to dig deep, but they did it. So hopefully we can ride this out. I do want Chicago to win one of those games, though. I'm not going to lie. We already clinched the playoff berth. We are definitely in the playoffs no matter what. Now it's about seeding and home court advantage and all that stuff. So, I would like us to make sure we have home court advantage throughout the playoffs. So if we can get that and I can get Chicago to get a win over them, that'd be great. That'd be great. So. In other news, AT got her 7th triple-double last night. She already had 6 assists in the first quarter, so I already knew she was about to have a big game. I think she had like 6 assists and like 4 or 5 rebounds in the first quarter. So I'm like, oh yeah, triple-double is coming, because I think she already had a double-double in the second quarter with rebounds and assists. So she had all of the second half to try to get her points. And that's what she did. And she's so great at it. Like, AT is the best to ever do it when it comes to triple-double. She previously held the record at 6 in a season. Believe it or not, that same season she had 28 double-doubles. So she had 28 double-doubles and 6 triple-doubles in one season. Which is crazy. Now we know Angel at one point last season was trending to beat that record, but she got injured and she didn't play enough games to do it. And then this season she's not gonna be able to beat that. They only have, what did I say, 6 or 7 more games, and she's at 20 double-doubles. So I mean, she won't make it to 28 for sure. But she does lead the league in double-doubles. And she has the most double-doubles throughout her first 2 seasons. than anybody else at the W. She just took over Tina Charles, who previously held that record. So next season, next season we'll see what happens. But yeah, AT, everybody's talking about the MVP race and who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be Asia? Is it gonna be Fee? Alicia Gray's name has been in there. AT's name has been in there. So people have been having an argument of who they think is going to be MVP. Me personally, I think Fee is going to get MVP. I want Asia. Asia is always my MVP. Asia has been nothing short of being an MVP this whole season. And also literally carrying her team from bottom of the playoff standings, bottom number 8. I think they never got lower than 8, all the way up to possibly number 2 in a dominant fashion in a 10-game, 11-game win streak, which is the longest win streak we've had this season, even more than Minnesota when they had their start. So I say give it to Asia, but I think they're going to give it to Fee. It also sucks because AT has been doing so well. But she's kind of getting overshadowed by the performances of Fee and Asia Wilson. So I don't know when AT's day will come where she can, voters will vote her over the others, because she's been doing great. I mean, when she lost that MVP in, 2020? Asia won last year, 2024. Stewie won in 2023. So in 2022, I think that was the year that AT was like, no. It was the year Stewie won. When Stewie won in 2023, AT was pissed because she was saying, like, nobody's had a season like I've had a season. And nobody will. The stuff that you see me do, you won't see anybody else do. The only person you will see do this is me. And she's right. She beat her own record of 6. Now it's 7. She still has about 6 games left to go. She might end up with 9 or 10 triple doubles. I watched the Sparks game last night. Sparks and Phoenix, hoping that Rakia is okay. I don't know if y'all saw that game. She went down with an ankle injury. It appears that she tripped over, I forget who was guarding her, tripped over her feet. The person who was guarding her tripped over her feet, and then as she was going down, the ankle that was holding her, supporting her as she was going down, she twisted it awkwardly. She looked like she was in a lot of pain too. So she did come back out and sit on the bench. She walked off by herself. So hopefully it's nothing too crazy. She can end her season injury free, hopefully, and not having to sit out any more games. I heard that Cece is coming back on Friday. I think they play LA. Yeah, Indiana, I think, plays LA on Friday, and Cece is supposed to be back for that. So, I mean, if it's me, I'm going into the playoffs. I don't need to play. I don't understand her coming back right now. Unless she's like 100% okay, everything is 100% okay, then all right. But if she's not, like if she still has a little time, I mean, you might as well just rest her into the playoffs. That's what I say. Why bring her back, risk having another injury, then you don't have her for the playoffs? But I mean, then again, Indiana has been playing amazing without her. So it's not like, I mean, they can play with her and they can play without her. So they figured it out. What's up, Kyra? Yerp. That's not how you say it. Yerp. So I don't know. I wouldn't bring her back if I'm going into the playoffs. It don't make a whole lot of sense to me, but what do I know? They can do what they want. I know that, I don't know if Indiana, I got to see who they're matched up against. Indiana has the potential to get out of the first round. I don't think they'll be swept like they were last season, but I don't see them making it out of the second round. It all depends on who they're going up against. And I don't know where Seattle, like I got to check the standings. Last I saw, I think Seattle's at the bottom at number 8. LA is right there though. LA is right there. Washington is not mathematically out of it yet. So the playoff race is heating up, man. And on top of that, Dallas, Chicago, Connecticut can definitely do some damage as it pertains to these teams that are still trying to get their seeding or get their spot in the playoffs. Chicago and Dallas can definitely, and I'm sorry, Chicago, Dallas, and Connecticut can definitely ruin some positions by beating some teams that people probably don't think they can beat. So it's gonna be good. These last few weeks of regular season is gonna be real good. Ooh, it's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Shit. Hot, hot, hot. But anyway, I'll be at work tonight. I won't be able to watch the games live. I'll be watching from my phone, score watching. So I won't really be seeing what's going on. But I will rewatch the games on my off days. I need to watch the Connecticut and New York game, even though Connecticut lost. Connecticut lost. Anissa had a big game, and I want to see. I want to see how it went down. I gotta support my girl. Hey, Keisha. I put in orders for my Angels Me Bound and them purple shoes. Wait. Oh, wait, they let you pre-order the shoes? Hey, Tulip. Hit the like button. That's right. I should at least have 10 likes. Come in, hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Go ahead and do that for me. It's free. It's easy. I'm going to say this, Keisha. I love Angel to death. Y'all know I do. I ain't got no more money for Angel right now. Angel got to wait. Now, her shoes are coming out on the 18th. So I will be purchasing some shoes, but I'm not spending no more money on Angel Reese because I am broke. Too much. I have spent too much money on her merch. I already got the Me Bound shirt. I got the Reese's hat. I didn't buy the cereal, but I got that. I got like 3 shirts. I got a hoodie. I got enough. I got the Funko Pop, even though I don't think that goes to her at all, but I got all that. I'm good. I'm not spending no more money right now. I need to save up. Just my breakfast is egg whites, impossible sausage, and some French toast sticks. I usually have hash browns too, but I ran out, and I'm not going to the store. So that's my breakfast. I should not be eating French toast sticks or having this syrup, but that's what I am. That's what I have. I don't think y'all can see it. Y'all can't see it. What just happened to my green screen? It went away. On my little green screen, my picture went away when I tried to flip it to show my food. Ooh. So now y'all just looking at whatever this is in the background. But I pretty much eat the same thing every breakfast. I just have egg whites scrambled, some kind of plant-based sausage, either Impossible or Beyond. Now, why did my dog go to sleep in here? My dog is asleep here in the kitchen. You don't want to come in the living room? I guess not. Okay. Well, I'm going to let him sleep in here. He's knocked out. What happened to my... Did you see Caitlin logo? She wants to be like Angel. I saw Caitlin's logo. I don't like it. I don't get it. It don't really move me. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway, but yeah, I don't like it. I don't know. It's too generic looking to me. It is simple. It has the CC in it, and I think there's a C in the middle. But it's just, I don't know. I was expecting something else. It just looks it just looks too plain. Kyra says, I thought it was a good logo. I could see it on golf shirts. I mean, maybe. I mean, it is like just a simple, like, classic generic look. Like, it could go on anything. So I don't think it's anything, to me, it's not anything distinctive. Like, when I first saw Asia's logo, I didn't get it, but it's unique. Like, once they explained it, okay, this makes sense, but it's unique. Like, it's something that stands out. I don't know. It's just unique enough to stand out and to be different. And you see that symbol, you know what that is. I don't know. You look at CC's, I don't know. It kind of looks like, it reminds me of like Gucci or Chanel or something like that. Like some kind of, it just looks like it's a mix of something else. I don't know. Oh, see, Keisha just said some people think it's Chanel or Gucci. That's what I just said. Yeah, it's not distinctive to me. But I mean, she's popular enough where that symbol will, when you see that, you know what it means. So good for her. I know she's dropping logo merch. What, Friday? Or someday soon she's dropping logo merch, and then her actual signature stuff will be out next year. So good for her. You come here. Come on. Your brother is in there asleep. I don't know why he decided to go to sleep in the kitchen. I can't believe I lost my picture. Anywho, yeah. So, so if Indiana gets CC back, they just signed. Didn't they just get Shea Petty? Is anybody else out? I know Lexi got hurt, but I just saw an interview. She said she's fine. She just has a knot on her head. Speaking of knots, I'm jumping all over the place. Did y'all see Lacan's eye from Connecticut? Apparently, I wasn't able to watch the game because I was at work. But when Connecticut played Chicago, she got hit in the eye somehow by Angel, and I saw the picture where her eye was swollen, almost swollen shut. She did play against New York. That eye looks crazy. That eye looks crazy. I think Caitlyn wants to be herself. What's that mean? What do you mean? About you talking about the logo? You think she didn't come up with that, or are you saying that Nike Nike probably controlled or something that logo? Or are you saying that that logo um that CC came up with that logo or had some input? And I'm sure she did have input. I guess with CC will that symbol period will be, I guess, compared to like a Chanel or a Gucci, just because I mean, how many different ways can you put CC together? So I don't know, but our fans like it. It'll sell out. They'll be bragging about it all on the timeline. It is what it is. I want to see who else plays today. Hold on, let me get my handy dandy. Let me not be showing y'all. Let me get my robe closed before I get censored. Let me see. So the standings. Oh, Vegas Vegas and Atlanta are tied in the standings, so to speak. They're both 6 games behind Minnesota. Now Atlanta has a slightly higher win percentage because they have less losses. They have one less loss than Vegas. Vegas has one more win than Atlanta. So if Vegas wins tonight and Atlanta loses, Vegas is the number 2 team in the league. That's dope. That's crazy. Now, how is it? It must be based off wins. Because how is it that Vegas at number 3 has clinched a playoff berth, but Atlanta at number 2 has not? But it has to be based off wins because they have 25 wins and only 14 losses. So it's not mathematically impossible. I mean, mathematically possible with the amount of games that they have left that they can lose enough games to get them out of the playoffs. So yeah, it has to be based off the number of wins. So as it stands right now, Minnesota's number one, Atlanta's number two, Vegas is number three, Phoenix is number four, New York is number five, Indiana's number six, seven is Golden State, and number eight is Seattle Storm, hanging on by dear life. Um, they are tied with Golden State Valkyries, pretty much as far as the amount of games behind, and Sparks. Looks like Sparks are 2 games behind Seattle. Because if they lost, they would go 11 and a half, then 12, and 12 and a half. So that is 12, 11 and a half. Yeah, they're three games behind, 3 wins behind Seattle. LA is still mathematically possible, but it's tight. They always said it's better than Angel. They said it's better than Angel. Who said it's better than Angels? It's not better than Angels. Angels, to me, looking at, somebody posted a bunch of different logos. Angels is the best to me because it's distinctive. It's also cute, and it just makes sense. It has the A and R together with the halo. She used angel like that. That just goes together. So I think her signature or that logo is best. Shador said he got mad respect for Angel after all she been through. Yeah, he's going through it too. When do the playoffs start? The playoffs starts. When do they start? Let me see. I think they said September. Hold on. The last game is played on September 11th. But I don't know when the playoffs start. Let me see if I can. I can't find it. I can't find the actual date. I know they announced it. I just don't know. I guess I can Google it. Sunday, September 14th. September 14th is the start of the playoffs. Well, the regular season ends September 11th. Playoffs begin September 14th. And the last possible date for the WNBA Finals is October 19th. And if they had a game 7, it will be played October 17th. So from September 14th to October 17th or October 19th, 17th, 19th. Hey, Gelato. Good morning, Jay. Didn't know you were going live. I don't be knowing why the thing don't be notifying folks when I go live. I don't get it. But I'm just doing my little good morning live before I get ready for work and head to work. It's my late day, so I wake up late. I have a little time to get ready and hang out, and then I got to go to work. I don't know why my dogs are. One of them is in the kitchen asleep, and the other one is over here on the floor. They both have beds, or they're usually on the couch, but today they're not. I don't know. I did give them Benadryl because they have allergies, so that's probably why he fell asleep in the kitchen. I was on TikTok, and you have grown men talking down on Angel, saying she disrespected Candace, which them Caitlyn's so-called delusional fans. Who do you have winning MVP? Yes, always grown men talking about Angel. I don't know. They have a one-sided beef with that girl. Um, Disrespecting Candace. Here's what I have to say about that. I was thinking about this, right? Y'all know, or maybe you don't, but Lisa Leslie is my GOAT. She's the reason I got into women's basketball. I don't know, just something about her, watching her play. I was like, wow, like that's my girl. Like I really like she's doing a lot. She's doing a lot. This is during the Olympics. This is before the WNBA was a thing. I was watching Lisa Leslie play in the Olympics, and I became a big fan of hers. And then, Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops, Dawn Staley, all them playing in the Olympics. And then I heard there's going to be a WNBA, and it was Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops, and Rebecca Lobo that they were using to promote the W. So I was all in. I became a Sparks fan because Lisa, that's the team that she was put on. So, and plus, I was a big Kobe fan. Lisa and Kobe both started in LA at the same time. So it was just perfect for me. But anyway, I loved me some Lisa Leslie. I love me some Lisa Leslie to this day. I could only imagine growing up. Now, I didn't play, like I obviously didn't go on to play basketball. There wasn't a WNBA. Like I wasn't playing basketball. We didn't know what the WNBA was or that it was a thing when I was growing up. It wasn't until after high school that they make a WNBA. Now, I could have been playing basketball and going overseas, but that just wasn't what I wanted to do. So basketball wasn't in my whatever. But anyway, I can only imagine looking up to Lisa Leslie as much as I did, speaking about her highly, looking up to her, inspiring to be her. When people are talking about the greats, I'm always mentioning her, all that other stuff. And then for Lisa to turn around on national internet and not only call me a C-tier player, but kind of almost sounds like she don't even watch me play for real. But I know she watches me play because I just played in front of her and I did really well. But she reduced me down to just an offensive rebounder. So I'm probably already salty about that, right? But hey, that's her opinion. It is what it is, right? But then she goes on her podcast and continues to double down on that and continues to stand by that and won't change what she's saying. So yeah, I feel hurt. Hey, Eagles brothers, I feel hurt. I might feel disrespected. They say sometimes don't meet your heroes, you know what I'm saying? Because stuff like this. So, I mean, Angel not wanting to show the shirt that she was wearing, or even if she wasn't wearing it, she had her jacket zipped up. That's her right. That's her right to do and feel. If she feels slighted, she feels hurt. Her feelings are probably very hurt that somebody who's considered a GOAT in this game, who doesn't even, obviously they didn't have no conversations off to the side. I mean, that's Candace's opinion, and she ain't gotta like Angel. Like I said, she don't have to speak highly of Angel, but then Angel doesn't have to. If Angel feels personally slighted, then that's her right. So I'm not getting down on her for not wanting to show the shirt or whatever. That's her own opinion. I mean, her own decision, not her own opinion. Imperial says that announcers put them stacks in Candace's face to low key clap back. Oh, yeah. That was done for a reason. Shimmy knew what she was doing. Shout out to Shimmy for putting the facts in her face because it seemed as if Candace was misinformed about what Angel can do or what her potential is, at least. And so Shimmy putting the stats up there was pretty cool. But as somebody pointed out, Candace's stats in her second year was her stats coming off from having a baby. So they weren't as high, I guess, as they could have been. I don't know. But the fact remains, if Angel was a C tier player, is a C tier player, and her numbers are really close to what Asia's was in her second year, and Candace was in her second year, then that makes them C tier players too. But we know that's not true. We know Candace was not a C tier player, and we know Asia was not a C tier player. So it just doesn't make sense. I mean, I wish one day she would just be like, y'all, I got it wrong. I don't know what I was thinking. I got it wrong. But she won't do that. I'm a fan of Lisa Leslie too. I think Lisa could turn Chicago around. She has that personality. Um, if they didn't have that same front office, I would say, yeah, I would love to have Lisa in Chicago. I don't want her in Chicago with Jeff being the boss and Michael being the owner. They just have proven that they don't take care of their players or their coaches, and they don't do anything to help support the coaches that they hire. They don't do anything to make sure they have a good workable roster. They do not set them up for success. And they don't do that for their players as well. So I don't want Lisa to go there and have to freaking jump through hoops just to be successful. And then if she's not, then she's the next one fired. And then now her legacy is tarnished. I don't want that. Imperial says she showed that Asia was 2 points ahead of her, and she was only 2 points ahead of Angel. Yeah, I mean they're very. It was very similar, so it was eye opening, and they did that for a reason. They did that for a reason. Diego says, I don't think Camilla will improve her game in Chicago. The warm up with Courtney Paris worries me. She needs individual coaching to help her evolve individual as a player. Yeah, I agree that she probably needs individual help, but that's also on Camilla to get that, and we don't know that she's not getting that. We don't know nothing about what Camilla does off the court, other than what she shows us. So we don't know if she does have a coach or she has a coach lined up. We don't know what her personal goals may be as far as how she wants to grow in basketball. I think her goal is to get better. So she might have somebody, or she might have somebody lined up. I don't know. But I don't. Tyler is a developmental coach, and he hasn't had a lot of time with them one on one, I don't think, as far as like outside of the season. When he got hired, Camilla was in China, and Angel was playing in Unrivaled. And Camilla did not get back until right before training camp. Training camp is 2 weeks. So his individual work that he did with Jackie was something that he did over time in the off season with her when he was with the Aces. And so I think it's going to take some off season work. I'm not saying him personally, but he might have somebody for Camilla to work out with individually, but it just depends. But I mean, I don't even know if they have time for that because Camilla's leaving in October. She's going back to China. So she don't have like her workout is going to have to be there in China or she's going to have to hire somebody herself. I don't think it's a team thing. Eagles brother says, I just don't see the full vision of the media towards Angel. Is it to drive her to quit basketball all because she won a college championship fair and square? If so, that's dumb. I don't think it's to drive her to quit. I just think honestly there is a conscious and unconscious bias that the media has as it pertains to black people, but also black women. And when you have that dynamic that has been created between her and Caitlyn, they just automatically draw themselves to whatever side they're going to take. And the media ran to, Caitlyn's side of whatever was made up because the two players don't even have beef, but whatever. Ran to Caitlyn's side. And when you got a hero, you got to have a villain. And they just made Angel the villain. It's just been easier to do that. In media, period, you can see how they cover people of color and black people. It's just always has to be some kind of negative surrounding it. It just is how it is. I don't know why. But I just think Angel fell into that perfect storm of being the bad guy to the media, and it's like very hard for them to like get out of that. And it don't matter what color you are, covering it is it is like it just is. It's just you automatic. It's like when you breathe, you don't think when you breathe. When you write, you're automatically thinking something negative about Angel and automatically thinking something positive about Cece. It's just for them, it's kind of like breathing. You don't even think about it. And it's hard to explain. I took a journalism class when I was in college a long time ago, and they were talking about that. Um, and it's kind of like they want to go for like what's going to get the most attention, what's going to drive the most, eyes and stuff. And so negative is usually more popular than positive stuff. But you find our people on that side a lot more than you find anybody else. They just do it. I have no idea why. Keisha says, I think Angel's leaving Chicago. She doesn't seem happy. Do you know Rachel, Rebecca, Uzin kept the ball from Angel? Wait. Kept the ball from Angel, who was tired of them all. I mean, I don't know how Angel feels. I can't speculate on how she feels or what she thinks. I do know she's there in Chicago as far as her contract is concerned. And until Chicago lets her go, she's there. I think Angel, on the other hand, is very professional and she's going to do the job that she needs to do. That doesn't mean that she's happy there. That just means that she's there. She's going to do the job she needs to do until she can get to where she wants to be. And so I don't know how she feels. We all only know when we see something happen. If she ends up going somewhere else, being traded or something like that, we know that maybe she wanted that trade or whatever. But I like to think I just really wanted her, not necessarily in Chicago, but for her to be in an organization that she can make her own, that she's not standing in the shadows or in the footsteps of anybody else. I like the idea of her, Camilla, coming to Chicago that had literally had to be built from the ground up. And I wanted the organization to do right by them and start to put the right pieces around them so they can start their own legacy here or there in Chicago. I don't want Angel to have to go play with a Stewie or a Asia or a Fee or a AT or a NECA or whatever. It'll help her development, but selfishly, I wanted her to start from the bottom, just like she wanted to, build that team up and make that team hers, and start her own legacy in Chicago with Camilla. The same way that when the Aces moved from San Antonio, they drafted Asia and literally started building pieces until they became a dominant team. And you have no doubt in your mind that that team is Asia Wilson's. You know what I'm saying? Like that team, she helped build that team from the ground up, and that's what I wanted for Angel. But she ends up going somewhere else. It is, I don't think that stunts her career or that makes her any less of a legend when it's all said and done. But I just wanted that to happen. That's just my thought. The league probably trying to suppress Angel and the team to appease Clark fan base. Why can't we all get along? We must be over. Why must it be one or the other? I don't know. That's what it always is. They just can't get over it. I have no idea. They are so much. They can be so much more powerful together, leading this league into the next level. But the media doesn't want it that way. All right, y'all. I gotta get ready for work. Finish eating my breakfast. I still gotta get dressed. I gotta get out of here in like 30 minutes. So thank y'all for hanging with me, chatting with me this Wednesday morning. Y'all have a good Wednesday. I hope y'all enjoy the games tonight. Give me the likes on your way out, please. And I will see y'all sometime this week for J Spot Live. That is true, Imperial. That's why I do like Unrivaled, because Unrivaled was just ball. We just having a good time. It was a regular discourse, the regular little tiffs here and there, but it's just ball, and it wasn't all this craziness. So I can't wait for Unrivaled to start again. But that has been my time. I will see y'all later. Take care. Go Scases.